行くぞはっジェノサイカッタ
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today we have the arrival of the Serena set. So let's take a look at this set and let's see what it has to offer us, and I'll answer the question as to whether or not this thing is actually worth pulling for. So this is a Fest set, and we were all looking forward to it. We were all speculating on what we were going to get, you're hoping it's going to be a counter for the Leah, and spoiler alert, it's not a counter for the Leah. In fact, it's not a counter at all for the Leah, but we'll go into more of that here in a little bit. But the cards, each card does offer you 7% attack, which is 21% extra attack. And then it also gives you an increased attack by 13%. That's 34% attack. So next to the Leah, it gives you the same amount of attack, 34% attack. That's really nice. And then it increases attack by additional 15% for 10 seconds and gains 10% power when tagging in. When tagging in. That's the thing that's good, and it's also the thing that's the caveat to this card set. So if you're looking for something for PvP, right? You don't tag in your characters in Championship. You never tag characters in. So this effect is useless. All you're going to get is the 34% extra attack. That's it. You're not going to gain power. You're not going to get this extra attack. Nothing. So that actually sucks. And that's a real bummer for PvP content. Except for maybe like League Match. In League, you can actually tag in here, which is nice. So it might be a good set for here. It's going to really dive up your attack. However, when you're using defensive characters, right now we have to use defensive characters, you're really going to want a Chaos set because that's actually going to bump up them a lot more. That would still be a better set for these specific characters. But then when you take a look at a game mode like Guild Raid, well, then that set is going to be pretty damn OP. And the reason being is you do tag in your characters. So for example, if I'm using these two characters here, right? Rugal here, he would definitely benefit from something like that. If you have an attack type character and you really want to bump up their attack and you got a game mode where you can tag in like Guild Raid. So if I had that card set, if I had a card set on Rugal here, I'd be able to gain power a lot faster. I would have more attack, and that would really be awesome. Like if you have the option card for this guy. And another game mode that would really shine with that card set would be the Spider Robot. This game mode right here, Dungeon of Trials. Because you're going to be gaining power over and over and over. So if I have a card set like that on all these characters, you're going to be able to build up your PG a whole lot faster. You're going to have a lot more attack. So I would think that you're going to do a lot more damage. So PvE wise, for characters, for game modes that you're going to tag in, it's going to be a really good set. It's really niche for Spider Robot and Guild Raid and League Match in some situations. But in Infinite Battle, you don't tag in. In the Immortal Dungeons, you don't tag in, which by the way, we have Immortal Vulcan today. I might talk a little bit more about that in another video, but that card set isn't going to be better than the Leah set. So this is how it goes, guys. The Leah set is going to be better in all the game modes except for Guild Raid and Spider Robot and arguably League Match. Although when you reset your skills in League Match, that's pretty potent. And honestly, when you reset your skills, you actually build up more PG. So if you run through 3 skills, say in Guild Raid, I run through 3 skills and I have the Leah set, and then I proc that Leah set, well, I got more skills. But you are constantly switching, so a lot of times you just use 3 skills to begin with. So I still think the Serena set would be better. It's going to be a really great set for PvE. That's really the bottom line for Guild Raid, for Spider Robot. But for the Immortal Dungeons, the Leah set would still be better. It's not going to be a good set for PvP. It's going to give you a decent amount of attack, but you don't benefit from the power gain. You're not going to get that because you can't tag in your characters. And to me, it's a disappointing set. Like, don't get me wrong, it's got its usefulness and it's going to be good in those certain game modes that I talked about earlier, but it's a disappointing set. I was really hoping we'd have something that could counter the Leah, not be too overpowered. And yeah, it's definitely not too overpowered because this really just affects everybody in PvE, which is fine, right? I mean, if you have this card set, you can bump up your scores in certain game modes. You can do better, which I applaud Netmarble for that one. But really, for like all the PvP fans, the people who love Championship, they're probably going to look at this card set and say, yeah, this is shite. This really isn't going to help. I'm still going to rather play with the Leah set because I can proc my skills more often. And that is the truth. You know, they introduced such an OP set. Now the expectations have really risen to crazy levels because of that crap, right? When they introduced that kind of power creep with the Leah set, you kind of expect some, you know, at least even keeled power creep, but we didn't get it. We got a solid PvE set. And I think it's a good set. Like I said, for Guild Raid, it's going to be really great. For Spider Robot, it's going to be really great. In certain situations in League Match, it's going to be really great. But that's really about it, guys. It's not going to be better than the Leah set for Immortal Dungeons because you can reset your procs. It's not going to be better for PvP, again, because you can reset your procs. So yeah, it's kind of a bum deal. We'll go ahead and do this free summon. But I'm actually slightly disappointed with this set. I wish it had been something else. It's going to be a decent set, but nothing spectacular, to be perfectly honest, guys. So now that I have another card equipped here, I guess we can go ahead and do a free summon here. Little tokens here, see what we get. Maybe we'll get one of those cards. Really not a big deal. By the way, guys, I would just advise you really not to pull for this. I don't think you really should spend your rubies on these cards, to be perfectly honest. Especially if you're in a situation. Oh, nice. I got another one of these. Cool, cool, cool. Don't really need it, but cool. But unless you're in a situation where, you know, you're a newer player and you have extra summons, right? Then maybe do it then. You know, like, I'm not going to spend any rubies on this. There's no way. I don't think it's really worth it. I would like to have the card set because I'd like to test it. I do think it's going to be better in Spider Robot. I do think it's going to be better in Guild Raid with certain characters. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Pretty lucky. Okay. Nice. So we got the, get off here. So we got the type 1. Let me see what I have equipped here. This is the type 1. So we're going to take that out. And we're going to put the type 3 in there. There we go. So we'll try it again. Pretty cool. I mean, I got a little lucky. Got one already. I really just want to test this set, honestly. That's really more for me than anything. And the other thing about this is, you know, if you really like for Spider Robot, I mean, you're going to want 4 sets, maybe 5 sets of these cards. Okay, nothing. It would be nice if I'd get one more card. That way, if I did go to pity, I would guarantee myself another card. I'd have the set. Come on now. Give me a red. Give me a red. Yeah, see. And this is cool. That's cool. Oh, man, bummer I got 2 of them. Wish I'd get one more of these. Or get one of those. So we'll go ahead and collect this here. Thank you. We'll go ahead and do our free summon here. We're just going to skip it. Okay, Terry, cool. And then we'll jump in here and see if we can get lucky. And see, now I got these cards here, right? So we're going to go ahead and try to get them. We'll just do 10 of these. And this is nice, right? You know, you can get them from the summon tickets, which is nice. So I need a type 2 and a type 3. Okay, nothing there. Cooldown card, that's nice. If I do get one more card, I might end up just going to pity. Ooh, I thought we almost had a crash there. Okay, I'm just going to skip it. All right. I got plenty of those things. Looks like we're not going to get lucky here at all. Bummer. And the thing is, for me, is I'm saving rubies for the collab or next BS characters. So I don't really want to spend rubies. And I honestly don't think this card set's really worth it. Maybe for some players out there, it would be worth it. But for me, I don't think so. Like as a veteran player, already can score really well and everything. Got strong enough characters. Just don't need it. It's a card set that really doesn't motivate a lot. I mean, there's going to be a lot of players out there that are going to look at that and be like, no, I'm not doing that. That's not going to work for me. And then there's going to be some players who be like, oh man, that's OP. I can do better in Guild Raid and I can do better in Spider Robot. And if that's your goal, if that's, the game modes you're focused on, then yeah, it's probably a good card set for you. Nice. That's nice, man. That's nice. So I think that's it. All right, let's do these. Well, it looks like a trash emulator once again crashed. Unfortunately, I didn't get another one of those cards from the summons I did, but honestly, it really doesn't break my heart that much because I really don't think I need it, to be perfectly honest. I just really want to test it. They're not a terrible set by any means. They're a good PvE set, but again, the Leah set's just going to be better and the game modes where you can't tag in. The game modes where you can tag in, then I would give it to the Serena set. So let me know what you think about the card set, if you find them disappointing or you're happy with them. And as always, I live stream on Twitch at 3 p.m. GMT plus 7 time. The link will be in the description below. And let me know what characters you've gotten, what cards you've gotten. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.